Hi friend, this is Celeste from FingerPlay Studio, and this is my studio update. It's February 28th, but we're getting ready to go into the first week of March. So remember that we are open Monday through Saturday from 12 to 4, and we also do private lessons either before or after those times, and we're available for help. In addition to that, we have online shopping at fingerplaystudio.com. Our newsletter is about to hit your email box, but I try to keep the newsletter kind of short and sweet because nobody wants to read a lot of text. And so I wanted to tell you a little bit about classes that we're doing. Our first class coming up is on March 12th. That's a Friday morning, and that is the Monkey Socks by Cookie A. Sherry's teaching that. It actually has, it might not be easy to see online here, but it has a nice pattern to it. So if you've been making plain socks and you're ready to dive into something more fancy, this is a good class for you. And then we have a pillow class coming up. We have changed the date on that, so there's still time to sign up for the chunky pillow class with a cable, and Sharon will share her tips for cabling with you in that class. And then by popular demand, I have added a brioche class. And so we have a couple of brioche classes coming up. The first one is a basic brioche class. And if you're not familiar with brioche, I have a sample here. We're not making this shawl in the class, but this is brioche, and it's like a brioche roll. It's fluffy, and I don't know about a brioche roll, but often brioche will be reversible as well. And so in the basics brioche class, I'm going to teach you how to do basic brioche, two-color brioche, back and forth flat in a swatch. And then we're also going to get into increases and decreases. So that is a good introduction to brioche. That's on a Saturday morning. The date escapes me right now, but it is on our calendar. And once you've taken that class, then you're ready to branch out and do some of our other upcoming classes. And Sherry's going to teach the vintage prim. This is an Andrea Mallory pattern. It's a really cute hat. So like, it's kind of different. It's got this awesome brioche on the side, and then just like a little checker color work here, slip stitches probably, I'm not sure. But that is the vintage prim. It is also on our calendar, and a really fun hat using two contrasting colors of fingering weight yarn. Once you've completed those, or you feel that you're ready, we're gonna have a shawl class coming up too. It's not quite on our calendar yet, but it will be a nice brioche challenge. And speaking of shawl classes, so Romy Hill does a mystery knit along every spring, usually in conjunction with Stitches West, which is a show that is online this year and not in person, but Romy's still doing her mystery knit along shawl. And Kate is a big fan and usually does these mystery knit alongs. This you might have seen in the store. This is called Moon Shadows. This is from 2015, I believe. You look at the stitch work on that. Kate's so good at it. Actually, I think I had it backwards. It's even more beautiful from the front. So Kate is going to lead the mystery knit along. And for that, you need 2 skeins of fingering weight yarn, 2 sort of contrasting colors. We don't know what the shawl is going to look like yet, but every Saturday while the mystery knit along is going on, Kate will have a check-in to go over the clue that was released the day before, and to just keep you excited and going on that. A little sneak peek at a class that we've got coming up is from the MDK Field Guide Painterly. These are lovely little books with patterns, and they usually focus on a particular technique. Painterly focuses on intarsia, and Sherry is going to teach later this spring the intarsia pillow. So you might want to watch out for that one on our calendar. That should be a really fun class. So that's a little sneak peek at the classes that we are scheduling. And Sherry and Kate and Sharon and I are always adding more things to it that we want to teach. If there's something that you've been wanting to learn, let us know. We'll consider it as a class. If it's not a class, then we can always do a private lesson for you as well. I know some of you have been hoping to contribute to our chemo cap collection and are making hats, and we will still collect hats through the end of April for Kaiser Permanente. We have blown our goal of 75 hats out into the dust with really, I have to give a shout out to, Catherine Ott, who has made over 130 of them. And so we are now over probably 200. We've had some other big donations of hats. And again, they just asked that they are in a Ziploc bag. So we've got a big box in the store, and then we have more storage of them in the back. And we are thrilled to do this. I'm sure Kaiser Permanente will be thrilled as well. And thank you. Thank you all for your chemo caps. Last thing is that it is March. I am a Murphy. We're celebrating St. Patrick's Day. So green yarn is on sale for 17% off until March 17th. So come check that out. And we hope that you have a wonderful week and have fun. Bye.
Yeah.